Hi everyone, welcome back to Tara's Take Family. So today I've brought along some papers, pictures, and some fabric. And as the title said in the video, I'm not sure what I called the video yet because I haven't titled it yet, but it's going to be frames, fabric and paper frames. So I've brought these fabrics, just a few different ones to play with and see what we can do. Yeah, not a lot. There's some paper in the bottom of this box. I could actually use some of those as edgings as well. I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I'm thinking. So what I want to do is I'm gonna be using pictures, and I want to do different sizes. They're not the only pictures I have. I have some that are paintings. And then I have portraits as well, like you guys know, and I have different portraits. I have live ones, and I have, let's see, I have men, and we have women, and so yeah, I just thought I like this one. That would be pretty. So I don't know, I just thought that I would pick some of these out, and we would make some frames for them. And what they're going to be is page embellishments, and also can be used as pockets when they're glued into your junk journal. Okay, so I wanted some because I'm gearing up to start making some junk journals again. I haven't done very many lately, as you guys know. So first of all, one of the things I want to do is I want to use my inks to distress whatever I'm going to use. And so what you'll need to join in with me today is some you could use real photographs, okay? You don't have to use those. You could use postcard photographs, any kind of image. You can use digis, which are what most of these are. And then I've got some cardstock to use as a backing for the picture and for the framing. And then I've brought along some different little pieces that I want to use of paper, and I might use some more that I have. But you'll see real quick what I'm going to be doing with the paper. And then these are all out of Walmart scrapbook paper, like scrap paper that you sell in those bags. That's what these papers are from. So I also have some books. I'm not sure if I'll be using book page or not. I might not be. I've also brought along some lace and some ribbon to use as, probably will be using the ribbon more than the lace on this as like a back, I'll show you in a minute, to pad the back of the frame and have it come out the edges. So I'm going to go ahead and cut one of these pages down here. And I really like this picture, so I think I might use it. So I'm going to go ahead and just leave a framework around this edge, okay? Okay. And then I am going to go ahead and I'm going to leave the picture. I'm not going to tear the edges or do any of that right now on the pictures. I am going to, however, grab some ink. What do I do with my ink? Oh, here it is. I've got so much stuff again. It's always the same story with Tara. So much stuff on her desk that she's lost in the... Oh, here it is. I think that color would look really pretty on here. The Uncharted Mariner. Or Mariner. Am I saying that wrong? I'm probably saying that wrong. Mariner. It's not a word I use a lot. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and make sure that the edges of this are done. And I'm bringing that blue in. I know because of her coloring on here, I want that blue to stand out. Because once we start framing, we're going to cover some of these edges a little bit. Not all the way, just bringing it over the edge. I did this for a journal that I made a couple of years ago, and I was looking back through some of my listings, and I thought, oh, that's a fun idea. I haven't done that. That was the only journal I did it with. It was when I very, very, very first started. And I just thought that this would be, ouch, a fun project. I just poked myself with a needle. You know what? I should just use my other glue that I have my caddy here for. It should be easily openable. Let me grab a pen. Okay. All right. Oops. Got a little bit of dry glue in the head of that. I haven't used it. Sorry, should have made sure this was done before I started. Yep, it's definitely going to need... Ugh, never mind. I'm not going to keep fighting with it. Keep you guys waiting on me here. Let's see, this one should run. There we go. Of course, we got the rusty brown on the first little push there. Anyway, so yeah, you'll need your cloth. You'll need some... Actually, you can use scrap material of any kind for this project. I'm just giving you the basic idea. You can use anything that you want to build an edge of a frame for, okay? So don't feel like you have to use fabric, but that's what I'm using today. And don't feel like you have to use a certain thing. Okay, so we're going to have her glued to that piece. And now we have an edge to build our frame on. And I think I might go ahead and trim this down just a little bit more. This is my first one I've done, like I said, in about 2 years, so we'll see if I regret doing this. But I don't think I need that much of an edge, more like about a 1/2 inch around on all sides. I can't show you the picture of the one that reminded me of the idea, but it's cute. It's a little girl, and it was a really pretty one. So now we're just going to start I had one of these torn down. Let me see if I can find it. I had one started, I should say. At least I thought I did. Maybe I didn't bring it with me. Oh well. Oh well. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and tear this down. Now this paper, this particular paper has some pieces of like string running through it, which I thought would look pretty cool on the edges. So I'm getting rid of my sharp edges. I think I'm going to move this out just a little bit. There we go. So I can stay in the frame. And I'm just going to tear around and get rid of all edges, okay, first. And then we'll tear it down into pieces and pick a material to go with it, a fabric that I want to use with it. Okay. All right, now let me see what I've got in here real quick. The only blue I have in here, I think, is my kitten blue, which I don't believe would look good with this. Let's see. I may have to pause and go grab something else out of the box. Yeah, because these are all pink, and then I have a black and red, and I have a black and white. Hold on one sec. Oops. Okay, I actually think I'm going to try this one. So, I'm just going to start a piece of this. Okay, so as you see, you can see I've done them about 1.5 inches thick, the base that I'm going to use. Set this over here. All these threads, cutting my fingers. Okay. Now, so I'm going to tear this down to about the same width as close to it as I can on the material, like on the fabric. This paper is not the best to use for this project, but it's pretty, and it's got like a shine to it, see? And it's a very thin, dainty kind of paper, so I just thought that it might look kind of cool on this project, because I'm going to be probably using mostly ladies. And then I'm just going to tear down some pieces about yay big. Now I know with the original one, I went ahead and I distressed the white papers, or the lighter colored paper that I used. Let's see how good this will distress for me. I don't think it's too bad. You don't have to hit it very hard to get a little edging of blue on there. I hope this turns out this time as cute as it looks in the picture of the one I did before. This was like way before the channel. This was when I was first starting out, and it was one of my own little ideas, and I think I stumbled onto it too. You know how it is. We stumble onto so many things, and yeah, I'm pretty sure that it was a definite stumbling of, oh, that's cute. Oh, wait, maybe I should keep doing that, you know, kind of trick. And then it ended up just looking really pretty. So here's to hoping, right? I'm doing this video super late. I've been very focused on my time with the Lord every day this week, and it's already Wednesday of last week, and this is the first time I've sat down and really crafted anything. And I wanted to do something kind of from my own heart, not just a copycat of somebody else's. I do love to do inspire videos, you know, where I use the idea of someone else, because there's so many wonderful ideas out there. But this one is from me, so. Okay. All right. So there's that part. And as you'll see, this is super easy. It's just gluing things down, basically. I'm gonna get these scissors, so it'll be a little bit easier to cut. This material really shreds down pretty. Now, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do this. My fingers aren't strong. Oh, come on now. There we go. It shreds down so pretty. I'm not sure, though. It might be too see-through, actually. It might be a little bit too see-through. What should we do to stop this see-through? Let's see. Do I have any? I'm looking here. I have ribbon, but I don't want to put any ribbon down yet. Oh, you know what? I have this, and this would look pretty through it. Just because of that material, that fabric I'm using being so, that would cover that brown and look pretty. So we're gonna go for that, because okay. I'm gonna use this to do the two sides. And then we'll measure the top and bottom. Now with regular fabric, you won't have to do anything like this. Like I said, I'm just having to do it because of my material being so see-through. So, yeah, this isn't the norm. Okay. Drop some fabric here. There we go. Okay. So we'll just put this down here. My neighbors are being so loud today. He keeps slamming in and out of his house. same guy. It's always that one that works nights, and when he's home during the day, he's just loud. The other 3 guys are so quiet. One of them I never even see. I mean, I never even know he's here. I only know he's here because of his car being here. He's just so quiet. Actually, all 3 of the other guys are like that. That kind of looks cute just by itself. Little frame around there, huh? With the lace or lacy trim. Okay. Okay. There. Now, a little bit of that might show. I'm not really sure if it will or not. So I'm going to go ahead and do, let's see, it'll be this one. Fabric. I'm going to go ahead and put the fabric down. Now this could also be glued, not glued, sewn around the edges. That would be cute. Don't know if I'll do that or not, but it's a thought. So you can also kind of kitty corner this. I'm going to go around kind of straight like that. I'll actually tuck this a little bit. And I'm kind of thinking I will leave a lot of these strings on this material, just kind of swooping over her. As you can see, super duper easy. And then when we're done doing the framing, we will do some ribbon or lace or something around the backing that comes out of the edge and kind of comes around her, around like this part. I'm thinking. I mean, I might not need it actually on this one, but I did it on the other one and it looked really cute, so I'm thinking I might do it on this one. We'll see. I'm just going to pull that down a little bit. And we're just going to go around. I hope this inspires you guys to try some. I'm thinking I might add some buttons. I don't know. I might. Who is messaging me? Oh, I keep getting WhatsApp messages from church. I'm like, what is that? We get going on our WhatsApp. It's awesome. Everybody communicates prayer requests. We communicate about our classes. We talk about all kinds of stuff on there with each other. And it's just such a sweet blessing. There we go. Oops. This one's kind of raggedy right here. Let's see if I can tear it a little more even. There we go. Now it's stuck to me. I can't get it off. I need to remember that I want to tuck this underneath the fabric. I think it looks better that way. Just a little tuck. Now mine that I did before had just paper, so you didn't have the fabric. This time I thought it'd be fun to try it with the fabric. Hopefully you guys like it. I don't know. It's a little much, but at the same time, once you're done kind of really decorating it, I think it's going to be really cute with the hanging over of the threads and, you know, just that Just those torn edges and everything, which I absolutely love anyway, so for me that's always kind of a plus on anything with fabric. Now this corner, I don't know, I should have pulled that paper down some more. Let's see if I still can. Oh, Tara, you always do this. Always, always, always. Let's bring it down. Let's just go for it. We're going to pull it up before it gets stuck on there really good. Okay. So it's just under the fabric right there. We're just gonna go. I'm just gonna keep going and see what it ends up, what I end up with. If I don't like something about it, I will tack something else on, or you know, I'll cover it with a bow. You know how it is. I don't know yet. We'll see. We will see. Let's go this way. This material is so stringy. I love it so much though. I'll be sad when it's gone, but I had such a big piece of it. I've been able to use it for a lot of stuff. As you guys know, you've been with me and saw me use it over and over again. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. Just looking to see if any of these are a little bit longer. But then again, having them like they are, that will be good because it'll kind of line up, you know. Okay. Two more pieces and this part is done. Oops. Come on, baby. I think I'll go ahead and get a piece ready to put, I'm going to put a little shorter one in between here. Okay. And I'm going to pull this up just a little bit so I can put that down. Maybe. Oh, I'll have to do the glue again for this one. It's okay. It's okay. And then this one. There we go. So now it's framed. Oh, I like that. It's cute. I hope you guys like it. Isn't it pretty? That fabric hanging over. It just looks all soft and feminine and fun and torn and tattered kind of. And then she's all fancy. Okay, I've got cloth and paper all over my fingers. Now, I had some blue ribbon, and I have big and I have small, and I wanted to see which one might look good. I was thinking to bring this around the edge all the way around. Okay, I'm going to turn my volume off so that we can't keep hearing. There we go. So we don't keep hearing that. Now, I'm wondering, should I use the smaller one or the bigger one? Let's see here. Because I don't know, but I don't think that we need a big one. Well, maybe we do. It's not showing up very much. kind of like it without. And then I was also thinking of using, oh, you know what I have? Let's see. I don't even know if this would look good, but that in the corner, something like that on the corner. This would end up being a topper. Gee, if I made it that thick. I was thinking though, buttons. Buttons. Who's got the buttons? I'm looking. Sorry, guys. Here they are. I don't know. Maybe not these. I don't even know if I'm going to use buttons, but I just thought I'd look because I have some cuties. Let's see. Thought I had some blue here with, aha, look at that one. That one would look cute right in the corner. Or right here, maybe. That would look kind of pretty. I need to turn my hot glue gun on. I forgot, of course, to turn it on. I'm recording this on January 31st, and I cannot believe it's already January 31st. It's kind of shocking how fast time goes by. I'm wondering if I made a... What can I use? I was thinking if I could do like something like that. That would look pretty cutesy. A little ball of fun fur. What colors do I have in here? What do I have? I have so many things in here. I have some dark blue ribbon. I only have this one piece though. I used it all last year in a journal. Okay. Oh, I have this really pretty furry thread that's got, it's dark blue and it's got gold going through it. This is really pretty. Let's see. Look at that. That would be fun around another picture. I might use that on something. We'll see. But I kind of like... I'm waiting for that to heat up, that glue gun. I kind of like this little piece of fun fur here in the corner with this button on top. That's cute. And then we could do the larger underneath coming around. And this would be a beautiful embellishment or a pocket for a page. Or like I said, could end up being a journal topper, actually. She looks really cool on there. I'm trying to see how this is. Do I just have this twisted around itself or what? Let me see if it's just one big piece. Yeah, it is. Okay. So remember what I showed you guys? I just double it and twist it. And then I bring it around and double it again and twist it. And that's how I end up kind of keeping it contained within itself. Let's see if our hot glue gun is hot. If it's hot, it's getting there. Oh, goody. Look at that. Oh, that dark, that's ugly. It's going to be covered. That is going to be covered. There we go. Now it's clear again. There we are now. That's on the corner. And we can put this little guy. Oops. We got enough heat here. Okay, sit down. To go right there in the corner. In the corner. Alright. That looks pretty. Just some fun little stuff. And then let's go ahead and maybe I'll use the hot glue and lay this down. Let's see how we want to do this. Like that. I like to frame things with ribbon. I always think it makes it look vintagey because, you know, they did stuff like that back in the day. And it looked cool. Now I got to do this right because I need this ribbon to overlap each other. See? So when I do this side, I need to make sure that comes out because I cut that right to the edge. So I need to make sure that I cut this one out a little further so that it hits that corner. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and glue my two sides down, and then I will mess with the top part. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this hot glue since it's here, and no, maybe it's not as hot as I want it to be. There we go. Okay, make sure and do it upside down so the pretty side is facing out. If you're doing it with me. If you're doing it with me. Okay, just barely made it. Look at that. Just barely got that on the edge. I went in a little too far. I'm going to take that up and do it again. I know. You're probably like, Tara, stop tearing things off the stuff. I can't help myself. I have a perfectionist gene in me. I don't utilize it all the time, but sometimes I get a little bit. Okay, I want this to come out like about like that. So I'm going to need to turn this over, and I'm going to start the gluing. Okay, and then that way I know it's coming out and showing up. I want it to show. There, that was better. Oh, stop. I'm very shaky and I'm not sure why. Okay. Actually, it's mostly, I'm in a really awkward, I've got myself very, very slammed into a corner here. I really do. Okay, now, it's a little better. Okay. So now we have that side, okay? And now I'm going to do the same thing with this one and see where I'm at. Make sure I get it where I want it, approximately. Definitely want it showing. Okay. Oops, it's a little too much. There we go. Let me make sure before I do the whole thing. I can bring that out just a wee bit. It's not dry yet. There we go. Okay. Okay. You have a few seconds there where your glue's not quite dry, or you can pull that out. Now I'm going to cut the top and the bottom. Okay. And like I said, we want that top and bottom to swoop out just a wee bit so that it hits. And I'm going to even this edge out here. Okay, we want this to hit where it'll cover that, because you'll see what I'm talking about. It's not framing it if we don't. Okay. And then I'm going to try and cut this as straight as I can. I'm off a little bit because of the little ruffles in the ribbon, but oops. Okay, I'm just going to double check, make sure it's going to do what I want it to do. Right there. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's good. So I'm going to cut another piece this length. Okay. My hands have a lot of glue on them, so they're kind of... Do you find your hands get slippery when they get a lot of glue on them? Mine do, where I can't grip stuff. All right, I'm going to get this stuff out of my way here because I've got too much on the desk. I have got way too much on the desk, as usual. Per usual. That is my normal mode of operandi. Okay. Now, we are going to do the same thing this time. Just making sure where we want it to lay. I think I want it to... There we go. Yeah, about like that. So approximately the same spot. And we're, oh yeah, we're going to glue this to the other ribbon this time. Okay, so bring it to your edge. There we go. We're going to go across. All right, I'm a little bit off. There we go. Good enough, good enough, good enough. Okay, and like I said, this is going to go, this is going to, you know, lay flat, so does not have to be absolutely perfect, I say, as I start trimming and cutting and doing silly stuff. I just want it to be as even as possible. Okay, and again on the bottom, same thing, making sure I put it where I want it. Go ahead. I'm kind of playing a guessing game here. We'll see how good I do. This side will get trimmed because it's longer. Quite a bit longer actually on both sides. And there we go, you guys. That's our first one. Now that, like I said, can be a topper. I did it with the intention of using it as a page embellishment, and that's why I didn't use a super thick button. This one, these buttons aren't that big. But yeah, so there's our little piece. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I intended to make more, but this one ended up taking me a little longer. I might even do a little, I don't know, what do I think? A little curvature on this ribbon here to just kind of, hopefully it won't kill it. Yeah, I don't mind that. Do that on this side, just kind of curve it a little bit. I kind of like that, actually. Yeah, I don't hate it, so that's okay. I don't want to cut my fun fur, so I'm just going to be really careful as I do this side. I tend to do this with lace sometimes too, so for me that's kind of a normal thing I do, just to get rid of sharp corners. So there we go. I hope you guys enjoyed this and that you felt inspired and you give these a try. Like I said, you can do anything with them. You can use yarn, you can use scraps of paper, scraps of fabric, both mixed like we did here. Paper to paper, you could use, you know, fabric to fabric. You can use your buttons, your fur. You could put, you can also put, you know, anything you can decorate with. Little charms, you know, would be a lot of fun. You could do a dangle from the top, you know, to the bottom. That would look super cute. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments section below. And if you enjoyed today's video, please like and share. If you really enjoyed today's video and enjoyed my company, please become a part of Tara's Take family. We do devotions every day and refresh ourselves together in the Lord. And then we also, I'm available if you comment or you come to our Facebook group, which is called Creative Cuties. I'm also available on Facebook under Tara's Take. I have a page. And there are links to these things in the description box below. I'm on Instagram as Tara's Take and X. But if you need me, contact me. Let me know you need prayer, or, you know, you can ask any of the girls who are here. They'll tell you I'm here for you guys. And I love you. And I will see you all tomorrow in the next devotion video if you join me. And if not, I'll see you on Friday in our crafting video. I love you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.